Hey guys, how you doing? XNGA Alpha here, or Alex. Um, I just got a commentary for you today that I wanted to talk about, well, for a couple of days now. But before we get into it, I'll just talk about the gameplay very briefly. I'm choosing a AK-47 with a suppressor. I can't remember my score in this game. You have to wait until the scoreboard, but yeah, anyway. Um, yeah, no, what I wanted to talk about in this commentary today was my year, 2012 for me, because it's been quite a big year for me. I've learned a lot of lessons. I've gone through a lot of experiences that, well, in comparison to other years, I haven't had this many experiences. And I imagine most of them won't be things that are new to a lot of people. I imagine most people have much more exciting years than I have had, but still, for me, it's been a very different year. And lots of new experiences, let's just say. Um, so yeah, the first experience I want to talk about is about May time. I went on holiday with my family, and well, that was with my mum, my dad, and my little brother. Um, and we were going to stay there for about a week, I think, but that was actually about exam season for me. So that was when I was doing my A levels, and it turned out that one of my A level exams, maths to be exact, was in the middle of it. So I actually had to come back early, and I suppose I had a couple of choices. I could have just stayed home and not gone on holiday at all. Or I could have, as I did, I could have gone with my family and then come back early. Although I suppose another choice would have been to just stay on holiday the whole time and miss the exam, but let's be honest, that wouldn't have been a very good idea. But yeah, so I chose to come back early. And what happened was, on the day that I had to go, we had to rush to a train station. I can't remember if it was because we left the caravan late. Just to clarify, the caravan is what we were staying in for the holiday. I don't live in a caravan. Not that there's any problem with that. I'm just clarifying it. But yeah, we had to try and rush to the train station, and then there was tons of traffic. And we got to the train station, and I had to say bye so quickly to my family because the train was literally leaving in about a minute after I reached there. So my dad helped me get my tickets. Well, I said bye to my mum and my brother while they were in the car first. But then me and my dad had to rush to get the tickets. Then I had to quickly say bye to him, and then I legged it onto the train. And I suppose a lesson I learned from that was how much your family really values you. Because I had no idea until I saw them again when they got home. But apparently my mum was crying after I went. So yeah, that really taught me how much family really means. But then continuing on from that, the train journey. We went on holiday to Cornwall, I think, Newquay. So it was quite a long train journey back to where I live in Northampton, and it was actually two train journeys, to be fair. So I was on my own for a long time, and it was a very surreal experience for me, being on a train by myself. Well, obviously I went by myself, but I mean without people that I know. But yeah, and it was so surreal just being on my own for so long on a train. I was trying to concentrate so I make sure I did nothing wrong. But yeah, that really taught me some independence, I guess. Now the next thing I want to talk about sort of leads on from I had to come home early because, as I said, I had to come home early from a holiday because I had a maths exam, A level, and back in year 11, which for me, God, what year was that? That was about 2010, I think. I did my maths GCSEs, and I came out with an A star in that, and that made me very confident in my mathematics skills, if you will, that I decided to carry on at A level. Bad idea, I guess, sort of. But no, I think getting A stars at GCSE made me a bit overconfident because honestly, I didn't really revise a lot for my maths GCSEs. So I thought, I obviously revised somewhat for my A levels, more than I did for my GCSEs at least. But I thought, I'll be able to handle this. And let's just say the A level maths did not go well at all. My final results, I was sort of optimistic that I'd at least get a pass, but I didn't, unfortunately. And that taught me you can't get too overconfident in yourself. And especially to anyone who's doing their A levels or even doing their GCSEs, seriously, revise. It's probably the best advice I could give. I didn't revise a lot, and although it didn't turn out that badly at GCSE, I mean, I got my A star. It made me too confident in myself, more than I probably should have been. That I'd decided that I didn't need that much revision for A level. So yeah, that really taught me a strong lesson because. My parents really had a lot of confidence in my math skills, and then coming out with a fail, just, yeah. But anyway, moving on. After that, this was during summertime, most of this. After I finished my exams. Obviously, the last bit wasn't, but moving on. During the summer, was my birthday when I turned 18, and I actually had my very first pint. Now I understand that in the US, you can't drink alcohol until you're 21, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's it. But over in the UK, you can have a drink when you're 18. And I've never really been too keen on the idea of drinking. I mean, my friends have always said, "Oh, we're gonna get you to drink," but I was like, "No, you're not getting me to drink. I'm not drinking throughout my whole life." I have no idea why I said that now. I honestly feel so stupid. I had my very first pint on my birthday, a Strongbow, and it was quite a funny taste at first, but I've started to grow into it, and I've had quite a few drinks since then. I don't overdrink. I've never really gotten truly drunk. I suppose I've sort of been close to it before. But yeah, I mean, it told me just don't put something down if you haven't really tried it. I mean, I suppose I had 1 or 2 sips of beer when I was very young, and the taste was horrible, so that put me off of it. That made me not want to drink ever, but that wasn't. Well, I suppose this is quite bad if you drink too much, but a good drink now and then with your mates is alright. But yeah, so like I said, that's told me don't knock something until you try it. I still don't like Foster's though. I tried that even after having Strongbow, and I don't like Foster's. It didn't taste very nice. My next topic, I might have to go through sort of quickly, or I'll carry on eventually. I might have to make this video into 2 parts as this sort of drew into a close. But my next topic is starting work. Although I'm 18, I only just started work this September. I started working at Waitrose, and it's sort of sometimes you feel like, I've got work tonight. I don't really want to go, but at the end of the day, you just have to think, you're putting in hard work, and you're going to be getting hard-earned cash out of it, which at the end of the day, I suppose that's all that matters. But yeah, my mum has also said that and I probably agree with her that she wished she would have pushed me to get a job when I was 16, because then at least I would have been at this stage I would have been a bit more adept to work. But anyway, I suppose that'll be it for now, guys. I got a couple more topics I want to talk about, but I suppose I have to continue them in a separate video. But yeah. Well, see you later. Bye.